I'm in Numbers right now, and he showed me this story in Numbers that speaks to the power of your words and the power of knowing the law, right? When we talk about a king making a copy of their scroll, like this speaks to that. So this is in Numbers 27, and it's the daughters of Zelophehad. Now, I can't pronounce all these words. You know, they have some interesting
Come
names.
on.
But these daughters who were named Mala, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tisra. It says that they came forward. This is verse 1 going into verse 2. They came forward and stood before Moses, Eleazar the priest, the leaders, and the whole assembly at the entrance to the tent of meeting and said, "Our father died in the wilderness. He was not among Korah's followers who banded together against the Lord, but he died for his own sin and left no sons. Why should our father's name disappear from his clans because he had no son? Give us property among our father's relatives." Now, what's interesting about this is like there was law already about this, about how property was supposed to be passed to the sons. So they have an understanding of this law when they are coming before Moses using the power of their words. And it says in verse 5 that so Moses brought their case before the Lord, and the Lord said to him, "What Zelophads, I'm probably butchering that name, but what their daughters are saying is right. You must certainly give them their property as an inheritance among their father's relatives and give their father's inheritance to them." And he says, "Say to the Israelites, if a man dies," now he's updating a law because they've heard something before. So he's like, answer their call, answer what they are asking for, and let them know they are right. These women are right. And also let the Israelites know this. If a man dies and leaves no son, give his inheritance to his daughter. If he has no daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. If his fathers had no brothers, give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan that he may possess it. This is to have the force of the law for the Israelites as the Lord commanded Moses. So because these women came forth and spoke, they had revelation of what was supposed to be happening. They knew the word, they knew how what had been spoken, and they asked. Not only did they get what they desired, but as a result, there was a deeper revelation that everybody got about what this practice was, right? About how inheritance was supposed to be passed down. And it just speaks to, as I saw that, I was like, God, like, why is this standing out to me? And it's like, this is just another example of the power of our words and the power of knowing the script. When we pray, when we go before God and we know our script as kings, we can ask of things with a different level of authority than we can when we don't know what we're supposed to have, right? We don't know what's in the script. We don't know what's in the scroll. And so even when we talk about how we use our words and the power of a king to decree a thing, your words are even more powerful when you are under authority, when you are reading the script that God already gave us and you are decreeing what he has already decreed. You're decreeing what we're supposed to have, right? You're just reminding God of what we already have in this case. And in this story in Numbers 27, God is like, these daughters are right. So to our women kings, know that your words have power, and know that knowing the scroll, knowing what's in the word is what gives your words power.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You ain't finna make me say nothing because you cooking.